Welcome, my friends. We are studying mathematics first term of grade 6, and this is final exams, and we have model number 2. Let's start the first question. Let's go. First question, we have choose the correct answer, and we have point number 1. 16 plus 24 equals 8 times what? Times balances of 2 plus blank. Now we have 4 choices: 24, 16, 2 and 3. So which one is the correct one? Now look here, we have equation with equal sign. Okay, just mean the left side equal the right one. Okay, now I have 8 by 2, right? Equal what? I know that 8 by 2 equal 16. Where is 16? Here. Now I have plus and I have plus. 8 by what? Equal 24. 8 by number equal 24. What is this number? That's 3. So 8 by 3 equal 24. So I have 3 here. Point number 2. The additive inverse of negative 2 is what? Negative 2, positive 2, 0 or 4. What is the additive inverse? Any number added to its additive inverse, I will have 0 equals 0. So n plus negative n, okay, equals 0. And negative n, that's mean negative any number plus the positive the same number equal what? Equal 0. From the number line you have negative 2 and you have 2. Okay, if you added this negative 2 to 2, you will have what? You will have 0. Why? From negative 2 to added 2, I will move 2 step to right. You will have what? 0. If he asks us about the additive inverse of 2, negative 2, because I will move 2 step to left, also I will have 0. So the additive inverse of negative 2 is 2. Question 3. In which dot plot graph what the outlier decreases the mean? Okay, I know what's the outlier, right? And also the mean. And we have some outlier will decrease the mean. Decrease, increase. Okay. So which graph here will decrease the mean? We have 4 graphs. Look here to the first graph. I have dot plot and I have this outlier. Okay, this outlier is to the right of the rest dots. So the mean, when you have outlier to the right of the rest dots, it will increase the mean. But he asked us about decreases the mean, so A is false. Look to the point B. I have no outlier. It's all distributed regular distributed, so there is no outlier. Okay. C. Yes, do you have outlier here? Yes, I have. This dot is to the right or to the left? To the left of the rest dots. So when you have outlier like this dot to the left of the rest of dots, that's mean that this outlier will decreases the value of the mean. So C is the correct answer. Okay, point 4. The range of the values 9, 10, 3, 1, 8, 11 and 0 is what? I know that the range equal what? The greatest value minus the least or the smallest value. Okay, now the range will equal what? Where is the greatest value? 11 minus the smallest value 0, that's equal 11. So the range is 11, so choose point C. Let's continue to choose question, the next page. We have question 5. 3 cubed add to 5 squared equals what? Okay, now I have word, problem or expression. I need to choose the right one from here. Read again. 3 cubed, that means what? 3 of power. Cube, that means power what? Power 3. And added 2, that means plus. 5 squared, 5, that's 5 squared of power 2. So the right to choose where 3 with power 3 plus 5 of power 2, that's point B. Point 6. In the equation m equal 3n plus 4, the dependent variable is what? He asked us about the dependent variable. So we have dependent and what? And independent. So he may ask us about the dependent variable or the independent variable. So we have here some equation. Okay, almost you have what? You have m equal 3n plus 4, right? Okay, how to know which one is which one is the dependent and which one is the independent? Of course, you have just out or alone variable to the left side or to the right side, whatever, but it's alone here, and I have another variable multiplied by other number added to another number and so on. Always you have the number which has some operation beside it, like 3 by n added to 4. That means this variable is which one is the independent. Okay, and the alone one is the dependent. Why? Okay, now I will choose which one. He asked us about the dependent, so the dependent one is m, so choose m. But why m is a dependent and n is independent? Because the value of m affected by the value of n. Every time you change the value of n, you will get another value of m. Okay, so the value of m depend on the value of n. So we called m dependent on n. Okay, and n is independent. Okay, let's go to the next question, 7. Blank is lying between 2.14 and 2.2. I need to find a number in between, a decimal number in between these two numbers. First, we have two decimal number, so you have to have the same digits after the point. So 2.14, so we have two decimal digit, and we have 2.2, we have just one digits. So I have tens place and hundreds place. But here we have just tens place. I need to put what here? 0. Is this affect the value? No. Any 0 is to the right of the digits after the point of the decimal number. There is no effect. So 2.2 equal 2.20 equal what? Equal 2.200. Walk with me. 2 equal 2.0 equal 2.0 and 0. It's all equal to 2.000 and so on. Okay, so 2.2 equal 2.20 equal 2.200. It's the same. Why? Because 2.2 equal 2 and 2 tenths equal 2 and 20 hundred equal 2 and 200 thousands. Why? Note with me, I can delete this 0 with this 0. We have 2 over 10. 2 0 and 2 0. We have 2 over 10. So it's the same value. Okay. Now I need to find a number between 2.14 and 2.20. Maybe 2.15, 2.16, 2.17, 2.18, 2.19. Anyone. Okay, so 2.15 is the right choice. Go to the question number 2. Complete the following. The first point here we have this stick. We called it absolute value. Absolute value. What does this stick do? Any number, if it positive, will out of this stick as positive again. But if the number inside this stick is negative, when you get it out of this stick, it will be positive. So this stick, positive is positive, negative is also positive. So look with me here. I have absolute value of -3 and 1/4 plus absolute value of 1 and 3/4. Look with me. That's equal. Negative will be positive and positive stay the same. Finished. Okay, but I need to find what? I need to find the final result. So I need to add. Okay, when you add, you need to block here. We have two numbers, and these two numbers are mixed number, right? So this mixed number, to add them, I will add the whole number to the whole, and the fraction with the fraction. The first, look to the fractions. This fraction must have the same denominator or like a denominator. We have here 4 and 4, so I can add them. Now I will add the whole number 3 and 1, that's equal 4, and the two fraction like a denominator 4, and added the numerator, we have also 4. Now I have 4 and what? And 4 over 4. What the meaning of 4 and over 4? 4 over 4 over 4 equal 1 over 4 equal 1. 1 over 1 equal 1. 1 and 4, that's equal 5. I think that's easy. Now let's complete question number 2. Now let's complete. Okay, I will start from this page with point 8. That's the easy one. Look here, I have 7 over 9 minus 5 over 9. What's the solution here? Look to the denominator first. We have to like a denominator. Take 1. After that, subtract the numerator. 7 minus 5 equal 2. Finished. Okay. Point 7. The smallest solution of the inequality greater than or equal -1. What that mean? I have some number is greater than or equal -1. What is the number equal or greater than -1? Maybe start with what? Start with -1. I can draw some number line and put here -1. When he said greatest or greater than, go to the positive or go to negative direction. Greater, I will go to positive direction. But -1 is a solution or no? So you have equal, so -1 is a solution. Okay, and he asked us about the smallest. So every time you go to write, you will have a bigger or a greater or a greatest number. Okay, because you go to the positive direction. But the smallest here, if you go here, we have 0, 1, 2, and so on. All of these numbers are solution. What's the smallest one? Of course, -1 itself. So -1 is the smallest solution of this inequality. Okay, we have 0.6. 0.6, just expression need to be solved. Okay, now I have 8 minus 3 by 2 divided 4 minus 2. Okay, now he will ask us to use our operation order. Okay, the operation order, we know to start with what? To start with the powers. If you have any power first, then the parentheses. Okay, after the power and the parentheses, you have multiply and divide, plus and minus. That's easy. So here we have no power. Okay, no power. But I have some parentheses here or bracket. Okay, 4 minus 2. So the rest digits or operation will be the same until I solve this bracket. 4 minus 2 is the first step, equal 2. Now we have, do you have balances? Finished. Times or divide? We have times and divide here. We know to start with the left one. If you go to the left side, from the left side, you will meet what? The times operation or the multiplying operation. So 8 minus 3 by 2 equals 6 divided by 2. Now I have two operation, negative or minus and divide. No, start with what? With a division. So 8 minus 6 divided by 2. 6 divided 2 equals 3. Okay, 8 minus 3 equal 5. So you have the final result. That's equal 5. Okay, now 0.5 is a constant in the expression. You have some expression 5x plus 2. Okay, what's the 5 here? 5 is the number multiplied by the variable. We called it what? Coefficient. So 5 is the coefficient and x is the variable and positive 2 is the constant, just a number. So 2 is the constant. He asked us for it. 0.4 in the opposite dot plot, the balance point is what? The balance point must be divide or split the dot plot to equal side. To equal side, but as mirror. As a mirror. Now look here. Look to this 4. 4 to the left, to the right of 4, you have empty digit, and here you have empty digit. To the right of this empty space, you have just 1. To the left of this empty space, you have 1 dot. So 4 is the balance point. Is the balance point. So 4 is the balance point because this side is mirrored at this side. Empty, empty, 1 and 1. So 4 is the balance point. Point 3, in the equation of y equal x plus 1/3, if the input is 2 and 2/3, then the output is what? What is the input and what is the output? The input is the independent variable. Which one is the independent variable, x or y? Of course, x is the independent. So x is the input, and the output is the alone one or the dependent variable. That means y. So we have equation of two variables. I have the value of one variable, so I can get the value of the other variable. Okay, to solute, to find the solution of this equation, I will solve this equation easily. How you solve this equation? I have y equal x plus 1/3. You will do what? You will substitute x with 2 and 2/3. 2 and 2/3 plus what? Plus 1/3. That's equal what? That's equal 2. We have no digit here, so 2 with 0, just 2. And this fraction here has the same denominator, 3, or like a denominator. Now add 2 and 1 equal 3. We know this case from the previous page. When you find number over itself, that's equal 1. 1 and 2, so equal 3. So the final solution here is the output is 3. Now the last question here is 4250 division or divided by 12. That's a long division. Okay, the long division, we'll use another color. I have what? I have number 4250. Okay, divided by 12, two-digit number. Now we will look here. The first digit from the left side, of course, is 4, and 4 is less than 12. No way. Take 2. 42 divided by 12. Of course, when you have log division from 4 digit divided by 2 digit, of course, use what? Use the trials. Of course. Now I will use the table of 12. Of course, 12 by 1 equal 12. 12 by 2, 24. 12 by 3, 3 by 2 equals 6. 3 by 1 equals 3. We reminded 12 by 4 equal 48. Okay, I have 12 by 5. Can you remember? Equal what? Equal 60. Because 5 by 2 equal 10. 0 and carry up 1. 5 by 1. 5 and 1, 6. Okay, 5, 6, 12 by 6 equals 72. We may have 12 by 7. Okay, 14, 48, and so on. Okay, you have to remember these tables or to try it. Now we have 42. Look here. Where's 42? Oh, 42. What is the small? So the closest number to 42? Yes, 48. Right? Now 48 is greater, is more than 42. Now look to the previous one, 36. So 42 is in between 36 and 48. Now try 4 or 3. Try 3, not 4. Okay, because 36 is less than 42. Now I will use 3. Put 3 here. No, here we have 0 and the 3 here, because you try 4 and there's no way we put 0 here. Now try 42 and put the number, put the digit above the 2. Okay, now 3 by 12 equal what? 36. Now time to subtract. Subtract 2 minus 6. No way. I will pour 1 from here, so I have 3 and I have 1. 12 minus 6. 12 minus 6 equals 6. 0 minus 0 equals 0. No need to write. Okay. Now I have 6 divided by 12. No way, because 6 is smaller than 12. I will drop this 5. Now I have 65. Go. We have here 60 is the closest number to 65. The next one will be what? 12 by 6 equals 72. No, 72 is greater than 65. So I will use 60 and I will write 5. Write 5 above the 5 here. So 5 by 12 equals 60. Now we have 5 minus 0 and 6 minus 6 equals 0. So we have 5. 5 is less than 12. I have to drop this 0 like this. So I have 50. 50 divided 12 equal what? 50 divided 12. Look here, we have 40. 48 is smaller than 50. And the next one is, if you use 12 by 5, you have 60. No, I will use 48 is the closest number to 50. So I will put what? I will put 4. Okay, 4 by 12, that's equal 48. Okay, so you have what? You will have 2. And 2 is less than what? Less than 12. Do you have any digits here to drop? No digit here to drop. So 2 is what? Is the remainder. Look, and these digits is the quotient. Okay, now this 0, no need of it. Okay, now the answer is 354 and with remainder 2. 354 with remainder 2. So let's continue to the question number 3. Choose the correct answer. We have point number 1, the mean of the values which represents the opposite dot plot is what? 6, 7, 9, 8 or 9. Okay, what he asked us about the mean, and you have dot plot. Okay, we have dot plot and I need to find the mean. Use one way. To find the mean we have 3 ways. The first way is a balance point, second way is the fair share, and the last way is the row. Now we have dot plot. I will use a balance point. So to use a balance point, I will do what? I will move dots to the right and to the left with the same step. Okay, here we have 2 dot, 2 dot, 2 dot, and we have 3 dots here. Now I will move like what? I will move 2 dots, 2 step to put them here. Okay, now you move 2 step to left. That's mean you subtract 2. I need 2 the same time to add 2. Okay, so I need to move these 2 dots 1 step here. Okay, do you have balance point clear? No. Okay, now I will move this point 1 step to right. So I will move this step 1 point to what? To left. Now you moved 1 step to left and 1 step to right. Okay, there is no change. Now look here. At 8 we have 3 dot. At 7 you have 3 dot. At 6 you have what? 3 dots. So look for these dots. Plot 3 dots, 3 dots, 3 dots. We have 8, 7, 6. Don't forget that the mean value is one of these values. Where is your balance point? The center point, this point. So choose 7. Go to next point 2. The best subset of -4 is counting number or natural number or integer number or rational number. You know what? -4 is not counting number. Okay. Is not rational number. Counting number started with 1. Natural number started with 0, 1, 2, 3. So I have two sets. -4 belong to the integer, right? -4 belong to the rational, right? Which one is the best subset? So the best subset, to know which one is the best one, okay, which one is the smallest one? Is it integer or rational? No, integer have positive and 0 and negative number, right? But the rational have positive numbers and 0 and negative and decimal. Don't forget. And fraction is the biggest. It's the biggest set of number we know, right? So take the smallest one. No, so I will choose the integer. So the integer is the best subset of what? Of -4. Point 3. The opposite histogram shows the number of magazines read last week by student in your class. Which interval contains the fewest data? Which interval? I need to find interval has the fewest. The fewest is the smallest one. Now I have the first choose 1, 2. Where is 1, 2? Here. What's the frequency? 2. 3, 4. What's the frequency? 10. 5, 6. What's the frequency here? 0. 7, 8. What's the frequency here? 4. Which one is the fewest? Of course 0. So you choose this one. 5, 6. This interval have the fewest data. Now we finish this part. Let's continue. We have here question 4, 5, 6, 7. I will start with point 7. In the opposite Venn diagram, the LCM is. So you remember the Venn diagram? We have two numbers. Each number have a lone or separate circle, but these two circles is intersect here. So this intersect. So this is base. We put what? We put the common factor. Okay, and this factor is a non-common factor. Okay, now he asked us about the LCM. Of course we know you have two circles. When you have any digits here, one digit will be what? The GCF. Two digits, I will multiply them to get the GCF. But to find the LCM, you need to multiply the common factor and the other factor. Look here, we have empty space here. When you have empty space here, that means 0 or 1. That means here we have 1. So this circle is 3 by 1, circle of 3. This circle 1 by 2 by 5 is 10 circle. Okay. Now to find the LCM of any circles, two circles like this, take what? Take the GCF first, 1 by all the other factor, by 2, by 5, by 3. 1 by 2 equal to 2 by 5 equal 10. 10 by 3 equal 30. We have question 6, equation that represents the opposite figure is. Look here, we have balance here. Okay, we have two pan, the left pan and the right pan. The left pan we have 2x equals but the right pan we have 6 by 2 equals 3 by 2 equals 6. So 2x equals 6 is the right equation. 2x equals 6. Point 5, we have 5 and a half plus 3 and 1/5. So we have two mixed number here, two mixed number. To solve this two mixed number, I have two whole number, 5 and 3, equal what? To add them, equal 8. We have 8, 8, 8, 8. So it's not a problem. So the problem is how to add half plus 1/5. I have 5 plus 3 equal 8, it's okay. But the problem here, how to add, we have plus here, how to add half and 1/5. Okay, now look to the denominator, we have unlike denominator. So to add two fractions, you must have like a denominator. But if you look to 2 and 5, what do you know? What do you note? We note that 2 and 5 is two prime number, right? Yes, 2 is prime, 5 also prime number. So to learn, when you have two denominators, both of them are prime number, do what? Multiply them. What? Yes, multiply them. So when you multiply them, you have 2 by 5 equal 10. Okay, 2 by 5 equal 10. So 1 by 5 equal, so 1 by 5 equal 5. 5 by 2 equal 10. So 1 by 2 equal 2. Now we have like a denominator 10 and add 5 plus 2 equals 7. Don't forget what? The 8. So 8 and 7 over 10 is the right choice. The last point of this page said if the lower quartile of the values k plus 14, k plus 10, k plus 12, k plus 15, k plus 16, k plus 11, k plus 14, and k plus 17, where k is positive integer, is what? Is 16.5. That's the lower quartile. So I know that lower quartile is Q1, right? So Q1 is, that's mean equals 16.5. The lower quartile of all of these data, I need to find the value of k. We need to find Q1 or Q3 or what? Or to find the median or to find the minimum or maximum. Of course, you need to arrange them ascendingly. Okay, to start with the smallest and end with the greatest. Now we will solve it here. Okay, which one is the smallest? K plus 10 is the smallest? Yes. So we have k plus what? K plus 10. Okay, k plus 14 plus 10, 12, 15, 16, 11, 14, 7. So k plus 10 is the smallest one. Okay, we have k plus 11. We have k plus 12. K plus 13? No, k plus 13. We have k plus 14. We have 2k plus 14, not. Okay, k plus 15, just one k plus 15. Also we have k plus 16 and end with k plus 17. Now I arranged them ascendingly from the smallest to the greatest. Okay, we talk about what? Q1, the lower quartile. Okay, now I need to find the median. Now I have to delete one from right, one from left. Okay, if you delete this one, delete this. One from right, one from left, one from right, one from left, one from right, one from left. So I have no median here, no alone value. So I will add these two values divided by what? Divided by 2. That's to find the median. But I need the median or I need the lower quartile. I need the lower quartile. So I will take the right pan with one of these values to find Q3, but I will take the left one or the smallest one and one of the two values for the median to find Q1. So this part or this pan, the left one, to find Q1. Now add or delete one from right, one from left. One from right, one from left. You have nothing here, so I will take the average of these two value to find the Q1. Not with me. Now I can add k plus 11 plus k plus 12 divided by 2, that's equal Q1. Okay, but not with me. K plus k, 2k. 11 plus 12 equal what? 1 plus 1 was 1 plus 2 equal 3. 1 plus 1 equal 2. So 2k plus 23. 2k plus 23 over 2. That's equal Q1. The Q1 value here is what? Is 16.5. Now I have equation with one variable. How to solve this equation? Not with me. What's your problem here? This 2. So I will multiply 2 here. 2 by 2k plus 23 over 2 equals 16.5 by 2. Because I will delete this 2 over 2 equal 1. So I finished the problem of 2 in the denominator here. So let's continue. Okay, now what you have? We have 2k plus 23 equals 16.5 by 2. Let's multiply. 2 by 5 equal 10. 0 and carry up 1. 2 by 6, 12 plus 1 equal 13. Carry up 1. 2 plus 2 by 1 equal 2 plus 1 equal 3. So I have 330. No, that's false. Don't forget this dot. We have dot after one digit. Dot after one digit. So this number is just 33.0 equal what? Equal 33. Now I have equation 2k plus 23 equal 33. I need to continue solving this problem. I need to continue. I need to find the value of k, right? Now send this 23 to the other side. How? By negative sign. By a negative sign. So let's continue. Now I have 2k, just 2k equals 33 minus 23. 3 minus 3 equals 0. 3 minus 2 equal 1. Okay, now you have 2k equal 10. I need to get rid of this 2 by divide 2 both sides. Now I have 2 over 2 equal 1. What's 1k equal 10 over 2 equal 5. Just divide 10 by 2. Now I have k equal 5. K equal 5. Now it shows what? It shows 5. Let's continue. Number 4. We have question or point number 1. using the following Venn diagram to complete. First, look to this Venn diagram. What do you note? We note that we have no common factor. No common factors means zero. Zero factor? No. I have one here. So, let's continue. The two numbers represented in the Venn diagram are what and what? Of course, each circle have a number. To find the number, just multiply all factors of this circle. 5 by 5 by 1. 5 by 5 by 1, that means 5 by 5, 25. 1 plus 1 by 2 by 3, that means 2 by 3, 6, 6 by 1 equals 6. So the two number is 25 and 6. Okay. B. The GCF. Where is the GCF? The GCF comes from the common factor, multiplying the common factor. And I have no common factor here, or just one is the common factor, and the only common factor is of course the GCF also. Now we ask us about the LCM. The LCM, I take the common factor and multiply all the other factors. Don't forget, when you have 25 equal 5 by 5 by 1, and we have 6 equal what? We have 1 here by 2 by 3. To find the LCM, we take the common here and all of the other factors. 25 by 5 and 2 by 3. That's mean what? That's mean to multiply 25 by 6. Okay, to find the LCM. To find what? To find the LCM. Okay. Now, to multiply, try algorithm. 6 by 5 equals 30. 0 and carry up 1. Carry up 3. And 6 by 2 equals 12. 12 plus 3 equals 15. So I have 115. 50, sorry, is the LCM. Last point, are the two numbers relatively prime numbers? What does this mean? We have something called relative prime number. We know what prime number. Any number like what? Like 5. 5 is prime number, right? Why? Because have just two factors. 5 by 1. So any number has two factors, 1 and itself. We call it prime number. So what is the relatively prime number? The relatively prime number has what? Has just three factors, 3 prime factors. If you looked for 6, when you find the factors of 6, what? 6 has 2 by 3, just 2 by 3, right? Look for 25, 5 by 5, just 5 by 5. What does this mean? That means any number have two prime factors, just 2 prime factors. I can call it as relatively prime number. Relatively prime number. If you factor a number and you find out that this number has 2 prime factors, just 2 prime factors, I can call it as relatively prime number. Now we finish this part. Let's continue. Question number 2. Find the rational number lying between 3 over 5 and 2 over 3. To find a number or a rational number between two fractions, do what? I need to find equivalent fractions with a big denominator to find a number in between. First, I have here 5 and 3. Now I need to find what? LCM. If you note, I have two prime number, so these numbers I need to multiply them. 3 by 5 equal 15. Why I multiplied them? Because they are prime numbers. Now I have 5 by 3 equal 15 denominator, or like a denominator here. Okay, then what? 5 by what? Oh, take 3 by 3 equal 9 and 2 by 5 equal 10. Why? Here you do what? Multiply 3 by 5 and 3 by 3. Here multiply 5 by 3 equal 15, 2 by 5 equal 10. Or to find the digits here, multiply them. 2 by 5 and 3 by 3 equal 9. Okay, now I have a new fraction or new equivalent fraction, but look to the numerator. 9, 10, no number in between them, or no integer number in between them. So I need to make this to find a big equivalent to fractions. Look here, I can multiply them by 2 numerator and by 2 denominator, 2 fraction. So I will multiply 2, okay, and find out what we have. Okay, so 2 by 9 equal 18, 2 by 15 equal 30, and also we have 30. 2 by 10 equal 20. What we note? We note that in between 18 and 20 we have 19. But 19 over what? 19 over 3. He asked us to find just one number, so this number is what? Is 19 over 30 is the correct number. We have point number 3. From the opposite histogram, answer the following. First question, how many vehicles that covered a distance are there in interval 200, 249? Look here, where's 200? Here, 249 here. So he asked us about this interval. If you looked here, I need to find the number. This number in between 2 and 4 is 3 vehicles. Okay. B, which distance interval has minimum number of vehicles? Which interval has minimum number of vehicles? Of course, this one. This one is between 250 and 299. 250, 299, that's the interval has the minimum number of vehicles. C, how many vehicles that covered a distance less than 200,000 kilometers? Less than 200, there's no 200. First 200, here 200. Less than it, I will start until with 199 or less. So I will start from this interval and go down or go to left, because I don't need 200. He asked us less than 200. Less than 200, I will start with 199 and go to left. Okay, so this interval and this one and this one and this one. This interval have 6. The next one have 5, between 4 and 6. This one have 4 and this one have 3. Now to find the number of vehicles less than 200,000 kilometers, I will add all of these digits. I have 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3. That's equal what? 6 plus 5 equal 11 plus 4 equal 15 plus 3 equal 18 vehicles. Last point, how many vehicles that covered a distance 100,000 kilometers or more? But he asked us 100 or more. So I will start with 100 and go to what? And go to right. Where is 100? I have 100 here. So I will start from this interval here and go to right. So I will add this 5, 4, and here we have 3. This interval have 2. Start from here. 5 plus 6 plus 3 plus 2. That's equal what? 5 plus 6 equal 11. 11 plus 3 equal 14 plus 2 equals 16 vehicles. Okay, now the last question of our model. Use the order of mathematical operation to simplify. We have this expression. Here we know that the order of mathematical operation is what is powers, then balances, multiply or divide, plus or minus. Okay, now I have this power, so no change of any number till you solve this power. 3 power 2, 3 with power 2, this means what? 3 by 3 equal 9, so it's 9. Okay, so we finish the powers. Go to what? Balances. I have balances here. Solve these balances. 9 minus 7 equal 2. After balances, multiply or divide from left to right. See, so I will start from left. Here we have multiply 5 by 2, then plus, no divide, just multiply. So I need to solve this multiply first. Multiply 5 by 2 equal 10. We finished. Now plus or minus from left to side to right. All of this is plus. So if you add 40 plus 10 plus 10 equal what? Equal 60. Now we finished model number 2. I wish you good time. Thank you. Goodbye.